Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Counting on Fans discussed Strange Requirement by Jim Bob Duggar. 19 kids and counting on. Revealed that Jim Bob Duggar was very much the boss of his family. TLC fans learned a lot about the religion he followed, and some customs seemed bizarre. This week, they discussed one of the strangest things, in their opinion, that he made the boys do. Jim Bob Duggar made many rules. TLC fans initially saw a man and his wife with lots of kids on 19 Kids and Counting. At the time, they seemed to be a wholesome family living a nice moral life. Actually, the boys and girls learned how to cope in a rather closed community. However, things like blanket training and extremely strict dress codes made a lot of people decide that he was a bit strange. Jim Bob Duggar also seemed to make his kids raise his brood. So fans felt sorry for his daughters like Jill Duggar, who became surrogate parents at a young age. However, a crushingly bad moment came when 19 Kids and Counting fans discovered that Josh Duggar seemed protected by his dad. Shocked TLC fans discovered that Josh's molestation was brushed under the carpet and apparently nothing was done to help the affected daughters. Counting on fans discussed Strange Requirement. On Reddit, a Counting on fan recalled one of the strange things that the TLC patriarch allegedly did. Notably, it came from Jeremy Vuolo, Jinger's husband, so it might hold some water. TLC fans who reacted in the comments decided that possibly it was quite common amongst certain Christian fundamentalists. Meanwhile, others just dissed Jim Bob Duggar for allegedly wanting to be controlling. This way, he can pick out the ones which he thinks can be easily manipulated. Didn't always work out, as you can see with Derek, but G-Boo probably still thinks this questionnaire is giving him an upper hand. He's a control freak, probably due to his bad childhood. Alcoholic father, food insecure. Of course that never works because the only person you can control is yourself, but he has yet to learn that. From what I know, it was heavily encouraged at the time with the courtship movements/Christian patriarchy. Vision Forum had a whole thing about the role of the father in choosing a spouse with what I'm pretty sure was a very similar questionnaire. The idea was that the potential husband would have to first win over the father before being allowed to get to know the daughter. What are your thoughts about the 50-page questionnaire that Jeremy Vuolo claimed Jim Bob made him fill out? Do you agree that it was just a control thing? Or did it mean he just wanted to make sure his daughters didn't marry bad people? Shout out in the comments below, and come back here for all your Counting on family news. Counting on fans discuss Strange Requirement by Jim Bob Duggar. Fans of the Duggar family, particularly those who followed the hit TLC show Counting On, have long been fascinated by the strict and highly controlled lives of the Duggar children. From courtship rules to career choices, the family's approach to life is often governed by Jim Bob Duggar's deeply held beliefs. Recently, however, a strange requirement from Jim Bob has left fans scratching their heads, sparking widespread discussion online. The requirement in question, which fans have described as bizarre and unusual, pertains to Jim Bob's demand for his children to adhere to certain standards when it comes to life decisions, especially involving marriage. While the Duggar family is known for their emphasis on courtship over dating, Jim Bob's latest stipulation has raised eyebrows. According to reports from insiders and fans who have closely followed the Duggar family's evolution over the years, Jim Bob has insisted that his children must adhere to a specific timeline when it comes to major life events, particularly when getting married. The stipulation, which fans have called strange, suggests that no Duggar child should marry before reaching a certain milestone, regardless of their age or personal circumstances. This timeline requirement is said to be tied to Jim Bob's belief in family cohesion and ensuring that children have a solid foundation before making such significant commitments. However, fans are divided. While some respect the Duggar family's values and approach to family life, others feel that this demand could be seen as an overstep, especially considering that the Duggar children are adults who should have autonomy over their own lives. For many fans, the issue lies not in the idea of a strong family structure, but in the perceived control Jim Bob seems to exert over his children's lives. The stipulation is seen as a form of pressure, leaving some to wonder whether the Duggar children, particularly those who are older, are truly free to make their own choices. One fan on a Duggar Focus forum expressed their frustration. "It's one thing to want your kids to be ready for marriage, but it's another thing entirely to dictate when and how they should take that step. The Duggars always talk about freedom, but Jim Bob's requirements seem to limit that freedom more than they realize." Others, however, have defended Jim Bob's actions, arguing that his focus is simply on guiding his children toward healthy, stable relationships. They emphasize that the Duggar family's lifestyle, which is deeply rooted in their faith, encourages young couples to prepare for marriage in a way that aligns with their Christian beliefs. For some fans, this extra layer of structure provides a sense of security and stability in an often chaotic world. The controversy highlights the ongoing debate between personal autonomy and family values, especially when it comes to navigating relationships. Many fans have pointed out that Jim Bob's insistence on this strange requirement could unintentionally create tension within the family, potentially leading to feelings of resentment or confusion among the Duggar children. With the Duggar kids growing older and more independent, the dynamics of Jim Bob's influence on their lives may continue to evolve in ways that will be both fascinating and challenging for the family. As more information emerges about Jim Bob's approach to parenting and the life choices of his children, fans continue to voice their opinions. While some are eager to see how the family navigates these complex decisions, others are curious to see if the younger Duggar generation will eventually carve out their own paths outside of their father's rigid framework. In the end, the strange requirement by Jim Bob Duggar serves as a reminder of the tensions between family tradition and individual freedom, a topic that continues to captivate counting on fans long after the show's end. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Reality TV 24 channel and stay with us.